Well, hello and welcome to another segment of Woman to Woman. Ladies, it's wonderful to be with you one more time. As I think about a lot of things, we, as I often say, wear a lot of hats. We have lots of things that we have to do, and a woman's job is never done. I don't care how much you try to plan, try to set things aside, organize things. Our job is never done. And I'm learning that sometimes you need a change of pace or a change of scenery. So I have a home-based office, and like you, I do a lot of work like everybody else. And but sometimes I find it helps me just to get away, a change of scenery. So over the course of this week, I have, for more reasons than one, have decided to make myself a mobile office, which is good. It's one thing that's good about being able to do, sometimes living in today's world, ladies, we don't have to do all of our work in one place. We don't have to check in or pop in all of our businesses and things like that. We can, make some adjustments, make some changes. And so it's really good to be able to have that opportunity to think about, today I just want to get away from this office or from this house. So I pick up all my things, walk out, and find me an office space that has good lighting, where I can see the sunshine. I can get out in it a little bit and sit down and maybe think. Sometimes you have to move. Being in the same place, doing the same thing every day, after a while becomes mundane, boring. I had somebody reach out to me this week that says, I'm bored. I'm like, I wish I could be bored. But we all get bored from time to time. We all get tired of looking at and doing the same things. And so I thought about that and I said, I'm just going to make my desk, make it be at a different place. So I got up, took all of my things, today even, and decided that I was going to move, shift into a different place. And when you do that, my father was big on changing things around. I don't know why he did it, but inherently, I ended up being one who did the same thing. My whole family is organized in one way, form, shape, or another. My mom often says we could have started a business or an organization, and we each had our own specialty. But I got up, and I used to watch him move things around in the house, and I inherently do the same thing. I like moving things around. It's something about moving that gives you a new perspective. We get used to doing things the same way, looking at it the same way, but sometimes you have to see it from a different perspective. You need to move, because sometimes if I'm in one place, I can only see within a certain spectrum. But if I move my position to somewhere else, then I'm able to see from a different point of view. And as you see, I'm wearing glasses. And so I often tell this story. I wear my glasses. I need them to do the work that I do, to read and to do the work that I do. I don't need them to see, but I need them to do the intricate stuff. And what I find is that these glasses are now what they call enhancements, or their technology, assistive technology. I never thought of glasses as being assistive technology, but they do assist me. And they are technology. So I guess, yeah, they're right. So I use these glasses, and I determined, I said, well, if I'm going to have to wear glasses, I'm going to buy them in places that are affordable, but where they have style. And so now I have my little glasses. Whatever I have, I try to mix and match them up. So if I'm going to put them on, at least I can look a little fly. At least I try. All right. So my glasses help me to see better. When we move, we can see better. It's a new perspective. Sometimes where you are in your mindset or in life, sometimes where we are prohibits us from really seeing things that we should, from really making decisions. Sometimes actually moving away from people that are not necessarily helping you is something you have to do. Doesn't mean that you don't love them anymore, that you don't care about them anymore, but sometimes you just have to move. You have to make a move. There are sometimes we're trying to carry others with us to do the things that we want to do, but it's not going to happen if we don't move. A lot of times, those that you're trying to carry with you are dead weight. And I don't know about you, any kind of weight slows me down. Y'all know I've been working on my health for God knows, I don't know how long, but definitely while sharing it with you all, probably in the last 2 or 3 years. And any amount of weight affects you. When I carried weight more in my stomach area, it hindered my breathing. It caused me to be winded a lot. And so I had to do something. I had to move and get this weight off of me so that I was able to, perform or do what I needed to do. As I carried that weight, it also hindered my movement in walking. It made it harder for me to walk. And so as I began to let that weight go, or in some kind of way work on, it doesn't happen overnight. The weight didn't get on you overnight. But as I started working it off, working towards getting it off, moving made that difference. It made it easier for me to move. So sometimes some of us are carrying weight. We're not carrying necessarily all the time weight bodily, but we are carrying the weights of others. There are some mothers that, we carry our children, we pray for them, we worry about them, and sometimes even though they've grown, moved on, and gone out of our house, we're still trying to do and carrying all the weight that they need to be shouldering some of. And some of us mothers are really missing life. It's passing us by. You've given a lot for your children before they became grown, and now you're giving all of the rest of your years to a grown child who, in all aspects, may need to grow up some. And sometimes that's hard. It's hard, ladies. I know. Woman to woman, I know. Because it's hard for us. We are nurturers. We love our children. We care. But we have to do our part and also teach them to do theirs. Because if not, it'll put you in an early grave. And so you have to make some decisions to move. Move and let them learn. Because as long as we are doing everything for people, they're not going to learn. As long as you do everything for your children to try to shelter them from things, they're not going to learn. So you do what you can, but you also have to give them room and chance to grow as well. Now, they may not do everything the way you think that they should, but we're all different individuals. We all have different stories. And so we have to trust God to help them and let them do what they need to do and grow up. They'll do it much faster if we just move. So take some time and start thinking about what areas in my life can I make some changes in? Should I make changes in? Because a lot of times we're not happy, or we are disengaged, or we're feeling like there's got to be more to life than this. And there really is. And we have to get moving on trying to find it. We have to do what we have to do. Like today, I am sitting here doing this broadcast because talking to you, sharing with you, coming before you all is important to me. I believe it's a part of what I need to do. But at the same token, I'm getting other things done, and I'm also sitting down and moving, rearranging some things, because there are some things I have on my schedule that have to change. As life changes, things have to change as well. As you get older, things have to change. You cannot continue to keep doing the same thing the same way. For one, your body is not going to allow you to. We have to make some changes. We have to be true to ourselves. So I am encouraging you to move. It's time to move. It's time to start making some rearrangements. Every time that I rearranged my house, whether it was in a living room or my office, more so it always seemed like it was overwhelming for me. And at that time that I felt overwhelmed, that was when I needed to do that. It was therapy for me. So as I moved and sat down and do a to-do list, look, these are all the things I think I need to do. And these are all the things that, okay, this really doesn't have to be done. Sometimes sitting down, writing things down, getting things in your heart and mind, taking some time to really think will allow us to decide what to move off of our schedules, what to move out of our life, what things I need to say no to. And that's hard, especially for us ladies. It's hard to say no. But my sister, my friends, we're going to have to. If we're going to get some things done that are on our own hearts, we have to let some stuff go. We have to move. We have to make some changes. We have to rearrange some things. Or else, next year around the same time, we'll be in the same place, which is not what we want. It's not what we want, ladies. It's not. It's not what I want. And I know I'm not by myself. I know I got some other sisters out there who want to achieve some goals, who have some desires, even if it's just to find time for you. We give and give and give of so much of ourselves, and we don't take time for us. And we have to. We have to. You know, we have to do that. Because if not, we're not going to be happy. And if we're not happy, we certainly cannot make anybody else happy. So, I want to encourage you guys today. Move. Get up and move. Move some things around. Shift. It's time. There's some things that are happening in the world, in your life that want to happen. There are doors that are opening. And sometimes we allow ourselves to miss those doors, those windows of opportunity because of things that we have allowed to continue to keep us in a stagnated place because we're not taking the time to really get together and do the things that we need to be doing so that we can be ready. And I'm talking to me too. I am not preaching to you. I'm preaching to me and encouraging you. Ladies, we have a lot to do. Women to woman. Woman to woman. Many things that you want to do. It's time to make some changes. It's time to weed out the things that are not important. It is time to move some things around. Change the schedule. We are in control of our schedules, ladies. We are. And so I'm working on not keeping my schedule so full because there are things that I want to do. I have grandchildren that are all graduating. I have about 5 or 6 grandchildren that are moving up from kindergarten into first grade this year. I think one is moving from pre-K into kindergarten. But I have about 4 or 5, maybe close to 6. And it's important to me to be involved in all of their activities. And I'm thanking God that none of them were all on the same day. That is important to me because I really want to be there for my kids. Now, sometimes it doesn't always work out that way just because, graduations, they have limited seating and things like that. But then we find a way around it. We go take the kids and do something else. But in order to be there for those that we love and care about, we have to make changes. We have to, make changes and prepare ourselves for those moments. These are moments that are not going to happen more than one time. Yes, there will be other graduations, but my babies are coming out of kindergarten and they're going to first grade. And that is important to me, that they know that their mama loves them and that she is there. So as long as, we realize that there are so many things that pull on us, that tug on us, but we have to take time to self-evaluate, to self-medicate. And I don't mean with, other things. I'm talking about Go to the beach, put your feet up, and just watch the water. Read a book, get you a sun hat. Sit out on your porch. Whatever floats your boat, do it. I like to go to the movies. So sometimes I find me movie partners, but if I don't have any, I'll go myself. I ain't got no problem in doing that. I'm out here at this table all by myself. I'm all by myself. Me and the good Lord upstairs. And so I want to encourage you, woman to woman, to deposit into yourself, to make the changes that are necessary. Move some stuff around, even if it's in your house. Every time I moved something, I felt so much better. And some of us just need to make the decisions that it's time to move. It's time to do something different. I have to make some changes. Nobody's going to make that change or change it but you. So what are you waiting on, ladies? What are you waiting on? Let's get busy. Let's get started. Let's get motivated to move, exercise, lift weights, walk, move from your old house into your new house. And you can make the old house you're in be new just by rearranging something in your house. Change the bathroom. Put some new curtains up. Put some new toiletries in there. You know, do something different. And then when you come in, it's like brand new. I just did something new with my hair. And it makes me feel like a new woman. Yeah, you got to do something. You got to move. You got to do something that will lighten your mood. And nobody else is going to do that for you. And you really shouldn't want somebody else to do it for you. Do it for you. You got to do it for you. Do it for yourself. I guarantee you. You take the time to just step back and say, what do I need to do? And what am I going to do? And start doing it. Be true to you. It's hard for us to do, ladies. It is. But be true to you. And make your move today, all right? Make your move. I thank you for joining me here on Woman to Woman. And I hope that there's something that I said that encouraged you today. Be encouraged. Keep pressing. Never stop. Never give up on your goals, because anything is possible. If you believe, all you got to do is move.